Hey guys, how's it going? This is Tim Shaves. Today we're going through another shave, working off of a little more than 24-hour growth. Shaved 2 nights ago, so yeah, this needs to come off today. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having some great shaves. I definitely had some good ones, some okay ones. Yeah, a couple days ago I shaved with my CJB Shavette, Camisari Shavette, and that was, it felt a bit rough. When I asked the question about it in the forums, how could I get a better shave with it, most people seem to say that my angles are a bit off. Either you need a steeper angle or more perpendicular angle. I think because of the nature of the Camisari Shavette, it's harder to have it stabilized. You kind of need to know the angle while you're shaving with it, and compared to a DE razor where it has that safety bar, it's kind of harder to work with that Shavette. But yeah, for now I think I'll be storing it in my storage. Maybe, well, if I'm feeling more adventurous, I'll pull it out later. But for now, I think I'm satisfied with my DE shaving. But today, we'll be actually working with a single edge razor. This will be the first time featuring on my channel. Although I've used something similar before. This is the Razorock Hawk, the black aluminum material. Using it with the Feather Artist Club Pro blade on its second use. And this is the version 2. So as you guys can see with the handle, and there are some slight differences in the head design, although I think it's cosmetic differences. Alright, the last time I used it, I used the version 1. I enjoyed it. It's a bit more aggressive than I would like. I would say it's in the medium or mid to high aggression, but it definitely works well for me. So I'll be using that. As for the brush, I featured this before. It's an amazing brush. This is the Yaqi 30mm Boss Knot synthetic brush. Really soft. It's got a good amount of backbone with a density. Very dense. Yeah, just the handle is a bit chubby, like it's a bit bigger for me, and it's a bit shorter, but it's definitely, it feels great on the face. My handle does get slippery sometimes, but as long as I wash it off, it should be fine. As for the soap, one of my favorites, not for the scent, but for the base. This is Stirling Arkadia. I believe this is a dupe of one of the fragrances. Is it Terre de Hermes? You see either that or, I don't think it's a Creed scent. I think it's Terre de Hermes. It's one of those. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's a great scent. A bit woody, a bit earthy. I think it has some vetiver in it too, but it still has a cologne-like scent as well. Yeah, but it's a very complex, deep scent. I don't prefer those complex scents, but this one, I'm neutral with it. All right, let's get on shaving. Enough talking. Let me wet my face. I'm working with a lukewarm water. Not too cold, not too warm. Alright, I'm gonna wet my brush under water. You don't need to soak the synthetics. All you have to do is just wet it right before you shave. So it's dripping water right now. I'm gonna shake it off 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, just a bit damp, but not too wet, not dripping wet. Alright, that should be good. Let me get on loading. Now, if you guys are beginning to wet shave, I would highly recommend these Yaqi synthetics because they're really easy to use, and I believe they last for a while. Although I haven't used Yaqi synthetics for a long period of time, but so far none of my Yaqi synthetics have shown uses. Yeah, every one of them is doing good so far, and I've used them for probably a year or so, and it still looks new as I got it. Alright, and that looks like it's well loaded. Alright, and let's stop at that. And for synthetics, you don't need to load them as much as natural brushes. That's what I've learned. But it's always good to load heavy, I think. Got all those excess lather. Put it in my face. Now, Stirling soaps have they have a lot of good ingredients for your face, like lanolin, shea butter, tallow. And one thing that I noticed is that compared to soaps like Captain's Choice, these artisan soaps tend to have these like good ingredients for the face, very fatty. But one thing I noticed with Captain's Choice Venture soap is that it doesn't have a lot of those ingredients like tallow, lanolin, shea butter, but it is very slick. I've noticed that it just has a lot of these soap features, but it still remains very slick. It's not, the lather is not creamy as Stirling, but it actually, in slickness, I think it outperforms Stirling. Stirling definitely has a great lather visually, but it is not as slick. Although it is very slick, I think Captain's Choice beats it a bit. All right, yeah, I've been really enjoying Captain's Choice a lot, and although Stirling is my, let's say, is my staple in wet shaving, Captain's Choice has been just amazing me. Is that even a word? It's been impressing me a lot. Amazing me. Alright. I'm pretty sure I had my morning coffee. I should be awake by now. Alright, let me just work this in. Wow, yeah, this Stirling visually and texture-wise is one of the best soaps in my den for sure. Just look at that. Right off the initial excess lather, get a creamy texture. Alright, here we go. Start working this in. I'm definitely gonna load a lot of water into this. I'm trying to hydrate it a lot because last shave I had with this, even though I loaded a lot of water, it still felt a bit pasty and dry. So I'm gonna try to overhydrate it this shave. But I also know that it's gonna take a while to overhydrate this because Stirling takes in a lot of water. It's a thirsty soap. Now, using this Boss Knot synthetic brush, it really reminds me of the super high density Badger Nuts. Like the density of it, maybe it's a 30mm knot size, but yeah, it really feels like one of those SHD brushes, now that I realize it. Alright, so far I'm getting some lather on my fingers. Let me just move this to the top. One thing that I find with this handle is that it is on the shorter side, so I do have to be careful of having it a bit more slippery. But let me add more water here. Alright. A bit more water to the brush. And just paint it. Now you want to be a bit careful painting on the water because it could fly everywhere, and I don't really enjoy that. So when I paint in the water, I just go slowly at first to make sure it applies without flying everywhere, and then once it's applied, I kind of be more wild with it. Yeah, if you guys want a synthetic brush that resembles a super high density Badger Nut, I would say this is probably one of the closest. It still has that synthetic feel, but it's very soft and It's got a firm backbone, which I enjoy a lot. Alright, I'm gonna add more water here. Alright, more water. And paint it slowly. Making sure the water doesn't fly out everywhere. Get some of the excess lather on the chin. And then start working it in. Excellent. Look at this lather building up on the face. Really can't go wrong with Stirling. Okay, gonna add some more water here once I work in this lather. Oh man, look at this. It's all over my handle. Let me just add more water first. Working slowly at first. And work it in. Now this might be a bit of a longer video, but I really want to hydrate this lather. Make sure it's not pasty the first pass. I think it's almost there. Just gonna add a bit more water here. Okay, just a bit more. Ah, now you see the lather flying everywhere. Still gotta be a bit careful. Now that looks a bit more hydrated. Man, look at this lather. This is just lovely. Alright, I think that'll do it. Now look at this. Man, look at this gobs of lather just flying onto my hand. Definitely need to clean this off, make sure it's not slippery for the next pass. Make sure I don't drop this in the water as well. Whew. Now I do like the little ridge that this brush has. It really allows me to grip the brush a bit better than if it doesn't have the ridge. You see this little double ridge right here? It's been a bit easier to hold the brush with that. Alright, let me clear off the top and the bottom. And apologize for the long lathering session, but really wanted to hydrate this. Alright, now I think I could even add more water to this, but I won't. Not today. Alright, here we go. First pass through with the grain. Now that is nice. No pressure at all. Just gliding right off. All right. Not bad. All right, now let's go to the middle. Now I know that these single edge blades, they tend to last a bit longer than double edge. Okay. So I'm gonna try to push this a bit longer. I know with my double edge, my Astra SP, I'm trying to push that as well. So let's see how longer it goes without being too uncomfortable. All right, great first pass. Let me rinse up and go for a second. Wow. Still feels very slick. Just slightly less slick than Captain's Choice, but man, this is still a good amount of slickness. Alright, let me lather up for the second pass. Here we go. Plenty of lather loaded here. Oh man, look at that. That is what I like to see. It's already all worked in from the first pass. Wow, would you look at that? That is an excellent second pass lather. No work involved, or actually a lot of work in the first pass, but in the second pass, look at this amazing lather. Alright, here we go. Let's go for that. Whoa, not with the grain, across the grain pass. Here we go. Alright, very nice. Now, because this is a single edge razor, I gotta have to rinse it off a bit more, but it does have a longer coverage, so it's both a pro and a con. Ooh, but that is a nice shaver. Very nice. Go in the middle. This just covers my whole chin in a single pass. Very nice. It's feeling comfortable as well. So gotta be careful on the neck. Alright, excellent second pass. Let me rinse up and go for a third cleanup pass. Wow. That is feeling slick and smooth. I'll usually be good with 2 pass, but I want to get that little bit of a stubble left with the cleanup. And this razor has been working excellently today. Alright, plenty of lather to use for cleanup. Here we go. Look at that. Just well hydrated lather, ready to use. The last cleanup pass. Now I probably have at least 2 more passes left on this brush. If not 3. The last one might be a bit thinner than the usual, but look at this. This is what I like. This is why I like Stirling and Yaqi synthetics. Alright. That looks great. We can work with that. Here we go. Last pass, cleanup pass. Across the grain. I think the hydration for the Stirling soap today really, I found a good balance between amount of soap loaded and the amount of water put in. This is feeling very slick while still keeping its shape across the face, not just dripping all over. So I'm really enjoying this today. Getting great comfortable shave without any fuss. Double chin pass. Ooh. I think that'll do it. I think I could go for against the grain pass, but I'm not gonna risk the irritation. Alright, let me rinse up and see how it went. Wow, what a shave. This is definitely a DFS plus. Alright, this looks good. Here we go. Let's go over the products that I use. First of all, Razorock Hawk with Feather Artist Club Pro Blades on second use. Excellent shaver. Man, really does the job well. So for the brush, the Yaqi 30mm Boss Knot brush with a chubby style handle. Excellent brush. The handle can be a bit chubby and short, as the name suggests, but still works well. I enjoy it. And as for the soap, Stirling Soap Arkadia. Great scent, great performance. As long as you hydrate it enough, I think it'll definitely be slick on the skin and does this job very well. Overall, excellent products, excellent shave. Can't wait to shave more in a couple of days. But that said, thank you guys for watching. This is Tim Shaves, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.